Hey guys, today I'm going to be reading one of my articles, Why Manifesting a Specific Person is Natural and Easy. Before you learned about the law, I'm sure you felt the feeling of being in love, or at least what it feels to like someone. Do you remember the love and bliss you felt? The feeling of completeness and wholeness. Maybe every problem seemed to dissolve, and it felt like everything was right in the world. You had someone to lean on, to share your laughs and smiles with, and to embrace you. Or even just that feeling when you decided, this is my person, when you saw your specific person, whether you have met them before or not. The reason you felt all of these beautiful feelings is because you gave yourself permission to experience it. You gave yourself permission to love the other person and to be in a relationship with them. You gave yourself permission to want them and to feel all of these wonderful feelings and emotions. You accepted it as true for yourself and for your life without even realizing it. It was all you. There is a saying I heard a few years ago, something along the lines of, people want love so badly because it is the closest thing we have to magic. At the time, I did not understand what this meant. Over the years, however, experiencing with the law consciously, going through relationships, and then accepting who I really am, I finally understood what that saying meant. I felt it. When you fall in love, the reason it feels so magical, so peaceful, and so blissful is because that feeling is the closest thing to the feeling of returning home to your true self. That feeling is a spark of who we really are, the essence of every part of us to the core. But if you don't know this or haven't fully accepted it, then when you break up with a person, you might think this relationship with all of the beautiful feelings is difficult to attain or is gone. The struggle, force, frustration, and effort that you feel is you resisting the true nature, the true love of how effortless manifesting a specific person truly is. If it were the truth, it would not feel so difficult to attain. This feeling of frustration or sadness is only because you fell for the illusion. The feeling of it taking long to manifest or things not working for you is because you may think that the other person allowed you to love them and to be in that relationship with them. And because of this, you may think that manifesting a specific person is something that is out of reach or a reward or prize one gets when they have finally gotten it right, or that you have to make them feel this way again. But really, it was because you allowed the truth to shine through you. You allowed the truth to shine through the illusions. You gave yourself permission to allow them to love you and to be in this relationship with you. In other words, you did not resist your desires. You allowed yourself to accept this desire to be in a relationship with them, to love and feel for them very effortlessly. It felt blissful, it felt beautiful, it felt calm and reassuring. Fear is resisting love, because love is all that there is. God is love, and there can never be anything other than love, even in the unlovely feelings and circumstances. Right there is love, waiting for you to acknowledge it and recognize it. Your specific person is waiting for you. That relationship is waiting for you. Everything is waiting for you. Waiting for you to finally drop the illusion that you are doing something wrong, that your specific person and the love you are seeking is gone or will never arrive. Waiting for you to remember who you truly are. When you drop these illusions, you are demonstrating the true meaning of being in the wish fulfilled. You will feel calm, relaxed, and at ease. every reason to fear or feel unloved or unwanted will dissolve on its own. Every reason you might have about manifesting a specific person being hard or difficult will drop and fade away, because it simply isn't the truth. And not only will you manifest your specific person, but every person around you will feel this love that you are allowing to shine through. If you don't understand this, then yes, it will feel hard and difficult. Fear will overpower you, and the pain will feel so strong and real in that moment. But don't worry, you can fall back and forget who you are, because nothing can take away love. Nothing can erase the fulfillment of your desires. Right now, right here, you can give yourself permission to once again fall in love with love. With not only who you really are, but also with the relief of knowing that your person has always been yours and never left to begin with. That you were never separate, no matter what the calendar or the map says. And then you can give yourself permission to feel fulfilled, to allow them back in your life, and to rekindle that relationship that was never lost to begin with. You can do it as easily and as effortlessly as you did when you first met them or when you first saw them. Just as easily as you accepted the wanting of the desire is the same way you accept the having of the desire. Manifesting a specific person is not supposed to feel like effort or hard work. Love and having is not supposed to feel like something difficult to attain. How could it? If it's the essence of everything. Notice how in the beginning stages of a relationship or falling in love, there doesn't seem to be any issues. You don't even acknowledge limiting beliefs or list reasons for why things may not work out. Everything seems right in the world. But then along the way, the false sense of separation and the illusion of incompleteness emerges. Fear begins and is projected out in your 3D world, and you manifest unlovely versions of people. You forget who you really are. You forget that there is no reason to fear, since that love can never disappear. The state of fear and falling for the illusion of incompleteness thinks that their person is doing something wrong or not doing the right thing. Basically, you start to feel separate from your person, and when you fall for the illusion, you think you've lost this relationship. You start to participate in life through difficulty and conflict when it comes to relationships and manifesting them. Even when learning about the law, some people are still believing this illusion. So in turn, they try very hard and react to contrary or opposite circumstances, because fear takes priority rather than love. Your true self does not deal with life through separation and disconnect. It deals with life through love, wholeness, and completeness. It understands this very well, and so it doesn't feel anything but fulfillment. Even when things appear to be wrong, persisting is easy for your true self. This is your natural state of being. When you resist your true self, problems that arise will seem difficult or hard to solve. Manifesting relationships in a specific person will seem like something that is out of reach. But who you really are, the God of reality, the operant power, solves everything with ease and bliss. It does not feel desperate or incomplete. It solves every issue, whether that be in a relationship or not, with the understanding that everything is already solved. Even in the times of feeling sad, anxious, or unhappy, it isn't bothered by this. It doesn't let the tides of life disturb it. It doesn't analyze what a person says or doesn't say, or feel like it can possibly ever do anything wrong. It doesn't see anything that needs to be fixed. And when you stop seeing things as needing to be fixed, then the true essence of everything and everyone, love, can actually reveal itself to you. God does not see anything but love. And so of course, God only sees and experiences the lovely versions and aspects of a person. This is how I view my person. I do not see fixing or changing. I choose to only see the lovely versions of him no matter what, because I know that's also who he really is. This doesn't mean you will never feel or experience things that will make you feel bad. Of course you will, because you are still having a human experience. And that's fine, because this is also fine as it is. But your reactions and perceptions of everything will be entirely different. It will be filtered through the eyes of your true self, and not through the states of fear, separation, conflict, or incompleteness. But sometimes we are too busy justifying our reasons as to why things can't manifest and letting the state of fear take priority to even notice it. Once you truly accept this, you will be in a relationship that is not dictated by fear. You will be free from needing because you will know you already have it all. The relationship and your person with all of their amazing qualities. There will be mutual love and respect, and a feeling of security will wash over you. What you're really experiencing is your natural state of being. There will be no mind games and no need to prove your value. There will be no chasing, neediness, or desperation. You can certainly manifest a specific person by doing this, but it will be short-lived, and you will manifest hot and cold results, because this state of mind comes from feeling separation and lack. Choose a couple that you admire, and think about them. A couple that you know has mutual love and respect for one another. Ponder over how they act and how they describe their relationship. There are no mind games involved here, or need to chase each other. It is an effortless, free-flowing exchange of love and a space to grow and evolve with one another. This doesn't mean problems don't arise, but it is solved with love. And when you know who you really are, solving becomes easy. Be free of all of the illusions of suffering and pain. They had their place in your life already, and they were very valid during that time. Now, you can experience the true meaning of the promise.